come up, but the ones that can think, that's from God. Some of them can't read. Not every hustler,
Yeah.
but not some. I seen them. Some of them cannot read, bro. And but they know that math. But the school taught them so-called wrong, but didn't teach them. But they know how to count that math. When they talking, they speaking English clear, Queen English, street English, all that, and they looking at you know when to shut up. That's a what's it called? The dude called the general. Not the Israelite, the general from Europe. They say he European, but he beat Rome. Hannibal. That's a Hannibal crab blessed to you by somebody that's higher than human form. That's inside that can be connected to you if you're blessed.
Yeah. You know? No, I understand what you're talking about with that. Man, that's that come into play with that phrase like auto speaking and shit like that.
Okay.
Like auto thinking, like when thoughts precipitate through your mind like randomly.
Okay.
Like I did I did personal research on like psychology and stuff like that, cause like I said, I didn't understand how to like actually like do like public speaking and like stuff like that before the military. Even after the military, I still didn't know how to do it. So I put myself in positions where I was doing like these sales jobs and shit. But all the sales jobs kept on like teaching me like to read a script, and I never liked reading scripts. That's why when I found this cat that knew this cat in Texas, I told you about, he was talking about a freestyle.
Yeah.
We literally, I let him, he had, his car broke down.
Yeah.
And I randomly met this dude, like something in my heart said, go try to help this brother out. I went to help him out. He was like, bro, you know I'm a rapper, right? He was like, bro, you know, woody woo. He's like, all right, you know, you can take me down the street and get my old lady so we can actually go get the money to fix this car. I was like, all right, I don't even know this dude. Mm-hmm. But something in my heart says, just go help him. Just help him. And we sat in the car for like an hour ride going down like south from Galveston, Texas. Okay. And dude freestyled the whole time.
Oh, damn.
Like
Biggie.
Almost on Biggie shit. Like, I mean, real talk, like dude freestyled the whole ride. And I actually recorded it. I mean, I tried to get him to send me a recording, but what I was saying with that is, he figured out how to master that idea of like precipitating thoughts. That's what I realized freestyling is. It's like you pretty much just going with the flow. Like you letting God speak to you. And whatever your heart is, that's where God gonna let you speak out. Like I said, it was powerful though. Like, and the more I kept on realizing that, the more it kept on happening over and over again. Like I meet more people like you. Like people who
man, I'm just man.
Bro, like I mean like
you brilliant. Look what you said. You said these big words. I'm up in this thing like a little kid in the candy store. Like damn, bro, it's like that.
You saying that too, but at the same time, like I realized like being around people like you, like it humbled me because like I realized having these big words don't really make me smart. It just makes me sound intelligent.
Democrat and Republican, all blessings to you.
Bro, you can throw all these words around that don't really mean nothing. If your heart not really in it, if you ain't really saying nothing important, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Make it big as an elephant, but you smell like a donkey.
Exactly. Hey, you right on that. Throwing shit at each other like monkeys.
Right there, you know, and they talking about that animal kingdom. I think we came from the stars.
Hey, boy, you already know.
That's why the Hollywood talk about they stars.
False stars.
I'm just saying, I don't know, man. I ain't eating no caviar, man. I'm in a man's belly, you know, and not saying that I'm here in the belly robbing nobody. You rob yourself when you don't get any type of knowledge. I think a lot of the leaders said, or pastors, maybe presidents. You know, when you don't learn something as yourself. We're in America. That red is our blood on the flag. We built it. Bessie Ross ain't built it. You know, peace to a European descent. I'm sorry, you know, say that they did. Your mind, respect my mind. You know, I ain't gonna say that about you, but like the Hot Boys had a song, but it's like, I'm gonna respect your mind and I'm gonna shut up off of that and get up off of that. But we built everything in slavery. I'm gonna say we indigenous to the land. If we build everything, you just point God, and why the hell you gonna build a flag? You got credit from the great president. You know what I'm saying? But nah, the original people built the flag. So, you know, I like what you're saying though. You taught me a lot with that.
Hey, nah, bro, you just said some real shit. Like you just said, the red on the flag is the blood of our people, the native people that was here. That blue represent all the stars that fell and all our ancestors that actually tried to speak up about this shit that they put in a box type shit. Think about that shit.
Change the story. Is that Frederick Douglass' real story?
Told the whole narrative.
I mean, I think it is. They got my mind, but it's like you gotta think outside the box, not with him. That probably is real story, but you know, like, is that Harriet Tubman real story? Like, this is a lot of stuff they throw at us, calling us black, African American. Africa to me is family. Can't you have a distant cousin and still be over here? The distant cousins don't really know you, but you still represent my last name. You feel me? Or the other people's name, you get me? So, like, bless, like, salute to Bob Marley, you know, talk about Marcus Garvey, but that head, that beautiful head, it ain't starting in Jamaica. I used to always thought, but they held it up, huh? Rastafarian, beautiful peace to them, saying they have relation to God.
Real talk.
And they pointed back to Africa, but, you know, when I look at that, ancient America didn't have twists like a brother right here, and they ain't give him energy. In the Bible, don't just say the lady grew her hair long. She had power. I'm just saying.
At the same time, you gotta realize like that book been revised so many times. They took the parts that they didn't like out. they kept the parts that actually made sense. Nah, women don't even care about their natural hair, even though it's in the book. Like,
ain't that a bitch? I mean, well, ain't that some French? Or some mayonnaise with some dip. I don't eat no mayonnaise, man. Vegan, man, if I try to.
They don't skip the cheese, bro.
Oh, man, they got the cheese, man. Make a lady drop to it. I ain't saying nothing about that. You got some keys? Let me stop. Some people's gonna be like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got it. It's like, nah, this ain't DJ Khaled. Peace to y'all. But you got some rappers here right here.
Real talk.
People, and it ain't just it ain't no leader. I ain't no leader, but it's like, go buy a 2 liter. What's truth? What's not? Who's in your ear? Who you watching? What rappers you watching to make you, man, go cut somebody from ear to ear? You know what I'm saying? But you don't love your brother in the hood and bring him near. But you say you want a real people, but nobody like the DMX. I don't see you coming by biblical form in your projects. Respect. I'm just saying, we shouldn't be killing each other.
Nah, that's respect, bro. You gotta let them know though.
Hey, so what y'all think about that Anunnaki shit? Y'all know about that?
Man, with my phone at, cause I gotta say the brother name. Woo, come on, computer up there in my brain. What's his name? He's like that, but damn, what is his name? And I'm not shitting on him. He's like that. You can study him. You can always study people, but you never have a grain of salt.
Yeah.
We got so many people, and there's truth to that, but to my form, and I can't put my foot on and say I'm the all be all. The universe protected from the Most High. More shines to America, call it Allah. Arabs at a different area, different people, they call it Allah. Israelites, they call it the Most High. In the book of Noble Drew Aliyah say the Most High Allah. You see what I'm saying? And we also taught that Jesus looked like us inside of us. But what's my point? Skipping all that, I think it's a protection force in the universe is the Most High. We say we see angels. I see a lot all the way up in here. You get me? Peace to man, man, yeah, B.O., what it gonna be. But, so I think it's a protection source right there from the Most High. So he does have entities here, like the brother was saying right now. The name of the brother, I can't right here pivot it. But I do know, not him I'm not talking about, but I know we get egotistic in human form. Somebody's always trying to come up with the next new so they can sell you something. Religion, this, that, a book, and write you a book. But the thing is, just keep the truth right there, like why should be new and all this, and then you did say that's in the Bible. So I gotta go. I never saw this, so that's what the point. You told me so. That Anunnaki's in there, that's what you told me. Nothing right?
Oh no. I wasn't saying it was in the Bible. I was saying that the Torah and the religions came like in a stagnant form, like chronologically.
Okay.
So like Anunnaki, the story of them came before like the Judaism, like the Bible and the Torah and everything.
Okay.
Because that all came from like Babylonia, all the stories are set in Babylonia when it comes to origin and stuff like that. Okay. So like the Torah and everything all sets in like Babylonia and all that, Mesopotamia and all that stuff. Okay. And those are the people who actually had this like pantheon of gods from the Anunnaki and all that.
Andy, I heard him use that word though. Right now I can't think of the brother's name, and like I said, he nice. The other books he did, I think he ran for president. That's cold, but it's just like the prophets, or so-called prophets. And I'm gonna say they look like you in the so-called hood, the original people. Not Black's Law Dictionary of the American Law Book. Because blacks mean death. But if you call yourself there, I'm not separating myself because I'm under any spell, any training. Nah, the so-called hood, that's my people. Even for better, for worse, or for good. My people.
Are you speaking facts though, bro? That's that word literally has hurt our community a lot. Because we just throw it around thinking like, especially when we use the word, like this phrase black card. You remember when we was talking about that earlier?
Oh yeah, that big money that we like. Oh, we gotta get that chicken, man.
Gotta get the black cards.
Yeah, Jay-Z made it popular, and all
Yep.
these other people, you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
What's that black card about though? How many digits they sitting on there? I mean, how much money on there?
I mean, usually it's like a credit limit of $1 million.
Damn.
But you got to have something like that in your bank account already, type shit.
Oh.
You don't just give it to random people. You're not gonna just walk up into American Express and just get one. Like that's not how that works. They got to see you got the bread to actually pay them back.
Oh right. Because you got $1 million, you can just damage every damn thing.
Exactly. I mean, it's mostly just for like business owners. Like if you got a black card, you're gonna go and invest it in something. You're not gonna just go spend $1 million. No smart, wealthy person is gonna spend a bunch of $1 million and waste it. That's why that stimulus check stuff kind of like pissed a lot of people off, especially like in the conscious community, because we started looking at it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I'm still young, so I'm only 25.
Yeah.
So when that came out, like of course I was slow. I was kind of dumb too. So I blew the whole thing. At the same time, I had real intentions with it. I wanted to get money so I can actually invest in like cameras and stuff like that, do my photography and stuff like that.
That was amazing.
But at the same time, I also blew most of that money on like trying to repair things that I messed up.
I went to a performance out of Atlanta and some people worked me, you know. I ain't sweet though.
Nah, I feel you on that shit, bro. You gotta stay away. Hey,
lion in me.
Got respect for people. To each his own, but hey.
It ain't sweet, but you know, stuff happen. You live and you learn. You know, I ain't messing with them again, and you know, I talked to my bank and had some things happen, you know, et cetera, et cetera. But that's a shame if that, unless something happened, that was the demeanor, to rob somebody. You get me? But it's like, I guess the biggest part, we didn't get to finish or get nothing as we saw fit. They want to see things what you done or accolades quick. Jordan wasn't built quick. He just was, you know what I'm saying? He was the right pick.
Not real talk.
So now they don't really want to pick people up in their craft. You got a lot of sellouts, all in rap. A lot of people running for this, doing this, corporations this, nonprofit this, or documentary. Do they really care about you once they get their money in the suburb?
Real talk.
You know, so you kind of support the wrong entity, you know. But you said a lot. You also said something over there, bro. Shoot.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I got a really bad memory. When I was in the military, I was on.
Nah, you
I
got
a bad memory, bro.
But you see, the healing of rap became an employment opportunity, the Most High, the Creator, or whatever the source you saw. We got a frequency inside of us, but it's a frequency all over the universe, all over the earth, even past inside a so-called space.
Yeah.
It's a big presence there, power. So we connected with that power. So I don't see nothing. No.
Hey, let me ask y'all this though. So how did everything begin? Is there a creator or like the Big Bang Theory? What happened with that?
I like the idea of the Big Bang Theory because of the fact that it kind of takes away from the entire idea of like the universe being created. It's just the idea of like meaningless existence, and like that's what NASA kind of promotes anyways. They just promote a meaningless existence. We floating around a star endlessly through space with no point, no end, no direction, but yet the stars stay the same throughout every century and every millennia. How is that possible to be floating through space? But nobody questions stuff like that. Nobody asks those questions. That's the type of stuff that I'll be wanting people to ask. That's wanting people to understand, because astrology is a big point of existing. So like to what you just said, the Big Bang Theory kind of reminds me of the idea that existence started through conception. So the Big Bang Theory, like something burst into existence. That's what happens when you impregnate a woman. Like if you look at the earth as a womb, which actually is, because we call her Mother Earth, and actually see God as this most high, meaning something coming from up high. When a man ejaculates into a woman, everything from his brain cells go with him. A portion of himself goes inside that woman, and he drains his energy. Why do you think the man go to sleep first before the woman? That's why men who don't hungry as shit too. That's why men don't like That's why a lot of the men are actually practicing like semen retention, trying to understand how to like maintain themselves even when they pleasing a woman. So pleasing a woman was always the goal when it came to like our community. We were never supposed to just have sex to please ourselves. That's gonna come anyways. Like you gotta think like that's how that works. But that's why they said God is a woman. That's why some people say God is all. God is Allah. God is all these things.
God is you.
Exactly. God is you. So
the
you have to treat
structure to the without the marriage of the family, it really, I mean, it's still a power situation. but the key hasn't been resurrected.
It hasn't been put back together. It's been broken for so long. Like it didn't. Like that's and it's crazy because that actually does affect our community too. I didn't think about that. Like the idea of the Big Bang Theory, the idea there's a meaningless existence affects our community so much that people don't even understand that it does. People think that, oh, I was just taught that in school, it don't mean nothing no more. When in reality, they just gave you a false cosmology, and now you walking around life thinking that life is meaningless. Oh, this person's life don't mean nothing. Let me take what they got and we kill them too, because their life don't mean nothing. Oh, let me do this. Let me have sex with this woman and then leave the next day because I impregnated her and it don't mean shit. That baby don't mean shit. That nothing don't mean shit. Nothing don't mean shit. That's just
even how she feel too.
How her feelings don't mean shit.
Because we done, the man can do wild shit to her, but she like, fuck him, it don't mean shit. He's weird. He's not biting.
he not important.
Gonna hit that bitch and get the fuck up out there. I don't know. Not all Europeans. You guys probably Europeans go to work. I'm not caring about that. I'm talking about me and what I heard him say. Man, when I'm in there with some lady, it ain't about Ace.
Not real talk.
Talk right now, baby. I gotta get in the zone. This ain't no auto zone. Ace zone. Bob zone. But now, definitely though, I'm trying to please her. I mean, I'm going to please her. Every aspect, I'm gonna do that. And I hear everybody man say it, or male in our nation. No matter if I say this Aboriginal or somebody use the B word, or they say, black or African American, whatever they say, so called. That's what we do, from what I hear. But speaking about that, nobody talk about Pangea. So I mean, I gotta read more about the Big Bang and all that, but that sound cool. My small frame of still learning, and I didn't get this from no book. I got a lot of other stuff from books, but came from the stars. So I don't know if that's probably the same as Big Bang, and with the Garden of Eden. I mean, it probably sound weird with Pangea being it. You gotta give credit to Africa, but if the Earth mass is connected, you're not going to give no credit to ancient America. If we connected, you have a park next to Washington, D.C. that's in Virginia, the top of Virginia. It's called Falls Park. It's a federal American park. It's beautiful. You walk in there. You go all the way on the far side by the water. You see biblical rocks. When you see these biblical rocks and you get by the water, peace to you, family.
Peace to y'all, fam.
Peace to you. Ashe to the gods, humble. God's children, God's son, God's daughter, in that image, Ruth and David. But whatever, like when you go there and you see that rock, it's a placard with information from the federal government of the European dominant society. They have a lot of information. I've read it. I'm with the, Morishon Tim Mercury in there, so I'm reading it. They're walking around and doing something else. So I didn't think I'm reading anything. It told me that Washington, D.C., that area right there.